Little man. We have 3 days until my ship sails.
So what?
I'll get the artifact. Then I'm gone.
Fine. But how? Do you have a map to the temple in your coat?
The list of relics. Painting in the cavern. I knew I'd seen those plates before. They're drawn here. But this one is missing. I'm being serious.
Well, see. Meet me upstairs once you find the other two.
Oui, monsieur.
Let me see what I'm supposing to... Ooh, is what I'm supposed to look for. Suger's Legacy. The notes of Dom Poirier. The first pages mention the 3 plates through which Dom Poirier notes the location of. One is lost. They are key to finding what Napoleon is after. Probably after Apple of Eden. Dom Poirier also wants on something more than the plates. Abbot Suger, the architect of the Basilica and Bishop of Saint-Denis. Saint-Denis is the actual name of Francade. And after Napoleon became emperor, the Saint-Denis name was Francade was called again Saint-Denis and is even today called the Saint-Denis. It was called Francade just temporarily from the French Revolution to the standards of Napoleon as emperor. Built his church on top of the Temple of Saint-Denis, a sacred space which he claims as the power of God. Actually the power of the cursor race, but whatever. Suger forged an extraordinary sword in the shape of an eagle and then had it blessed by this power, which do it with a miraculous force. Then maybe like the armor of Altair, the one which is created by Altair with the power of the Apple of Eden, and then locked away until Ezio managed to recover it, and then it was destroyed by a cannonball at the beginning of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. But it was indeed a really powerful and cool looking armor. Dom Poirier then references further notes he stored in a small room between the 2 towers of the Basilica. So basically I have to find a small room between the 2 towers of the Basilica. Wait, is this another mission? Basically, there are 2 separate missions, but they act like one. Water. Ooh, I think I've been in that room before. Wait. What? There were soldiers in the front of this church? It's up there. So basically last time it was so hard to get in here, now just so easy. Ooh, look, a glyph. Notes from Dom Poirier book. An extract of Dom Poirier notes. Suger was a man of religion, versed in the secret of Francade, once called Saint-Denis. Don't worry, it will be called Saint-Denis again really soon. And faithful to the end. I discovered a part of his last will. So did I in one of the stories of Francade. I haven't found that the headstone. I discovered a part of his last will, hidden by his heirs for centuries. Only a revolution could unearth such secrets. The pages are fascinating. Suger claims the towers protected by means of an ancient device crafted by God and locked away with easy eyed from the wicked and made easy to find for the faithful. First there are the plates used to seal the temple of Saint-Denis They were gathered by monks. These were stolen during the raids. I managed to find the current owners of Suger scrolls. Their consent led to the plates. The other scrolls were something else. A room to basilica used for centuries, as engraved the words, the meaning of which was lost until I found Suger's notes in the basilica library. The engravings hide the eagle of Suger, a sword forged by the monk and then dipped in the fire of the Lord. It is protected by godly symbols, to be read only by the penitent. They are hidden from me and no kind of occult. I might not have the time necessary to decipher the scrolls in order to reveal them. The basilica he fashioned to protect his word using architectural knowledge discovered within. The fire made the mechanism that masked its secret so well for 500 years continue to hold, for the eagle of Saint Denis must not be found by the wicked. Don't worry, I'll find this word. Wait, is this... Ooh, shit, this word. Suger scrolls are scattered in frenzy, abandoned by their religious guardian after their communities are being assaulted. Find the scrolls of one of the steps leading to the sugar symbols. When a symbol is found, it will appear on the tower's wall. Gather all the symbols to solve the mystery of sugar legacy. Oh wait, don't tell me. It's right, the mission to get the armor or to mask the courier, right? Basically, I have to find all these symbols in the city, which are actually these glyphs here, in order to unlock the weapon, like I did for the armor of the courier, the outfit of the courier in the base game. So let me see what I have unlocked. Oh, I unlocked like at least 2 missions. What should I do first? This is closer, but this one is easier. I just do the closest one. So then, now I have to solve these puzzles. Wait, this is the 3rd one. This is the 5th one still. This is why I'm not doing this in order. Whatever. It's been a while, but we have finally got to solve ourselves some riddles in Paris. In Francier, I mean. I solved all the ones in Paris already. And now I have to solve this is in Francier, made by some monk called Suger. So solve the riddle to find the eagle of Suger. Is the sword. Makes sense. In the base game I got an outfit, this time I get a weapon. Guarding, steering, voting, own the monster on the house of God, circled by our rings. So, it's obviously one of these gargoyles. It has oars, it is guarding, and here it is. So let's see the second riddle. Wait. This actually points out to the location. Seriously, this give it off so bad. My obsequious gaze on the Lord outpost, the star reflection at its 8 almost. So it's probably some kind of church, since it says God outpost, and it says that it has a gate. It has a gaze.
That's odd.
Il n'a plus que tout.
Il faut qu'il mange ça.
Hey! Hey! That's mine! Ah, bravo! Pas encore.
Alright. So basically, I am able to locate all this stuff because I luckily got the book listing all those artifacts casually from that guy in the underground tunnel, beginning of Dead Kings. Makes sense. Alright, this is a church and that accounts for the god outpost. Now just have to look for something watching. Probably for up there. Oh, let me see, what is that now? Let me guess, the location of a relic. Oh no, actually is another riddle. The lady at the gates. Lady at the gates. Some kind of statue. Within the reach of her, inferno awaits, or obeying the devil's number. I have to find for a 666 then. Ooh, here's our lady. I still don't get the part about the devil's number. Let me see. Yay, I got a relic. Yeah, lucky me. So then, now off to the next one. Me? No. You? Maybe. Probably. Yeah, I guess you are. Coward. What are you staring at? Yeah, that's right. Eyes to yourself. Anyway, we are almost at the location of the next series of riddles. Not to think about it. In the main game, they were named after zodiacal signs or planets. Here instead, what they are named after. What's the matter with that guy? Ooh, this one is named Crux. Solve the riddles, yeah, you know what it. I've seen more revolutions towering over field and marshes than crosses of God in anime. Let me guess. That windmill is supposed to resemble a cross. Oh, it's right down here. Wait, it's not the right one? Seriously, they put two glyphs in the same location? Yep, they put two glyphs in the same location. Well, it makes sense. The cross is there. Okay. Reflection of grandeur. Stable when it moves, with a shape so pure his soul went to slumber. It's a reflection of grandeur. This cross maybe is stable when it moves, with a shape so pure. Whatever, I just pretend this makes sense. This green areas just make this solving on these riddles too easy. Be it Saint Andrews or the Almighty Son, I am the one to choose the shining form of the sun. Let me see, something here chooses the shape of the sun. Oh, of course, this thing. This is the one used to see what time it was before clocks were invented, right? Whatever. So I solved 2 of the riddles, but I will guess I will go try to solve the other ones too. So see you next time.